We have another heartbreaking story that has come at the hands of ICE. This is Wael Tarabishi. He was 30 years old and lived with a rare muscular condition. For years, his father, Maher, was his full-time caregiver. And last October, Maher was detained by ICE during a routine check-in in Texas. And after being separated from the person who cared for him around the clock, Wael's health rapidly declined. He sadly passed away last week. And to make this even more painful, according to the family, ICE denied their request to allow Maher to attend his son's funeral. Joining us now is Wael Tarabishi's sister-in-law, Shahad Arnaout. Thank you very much for joining us, Shahad, and I'm so sorry for everything that has happened to your family. Our condolences go out to you and everyone. I wanted to start by asking how you are doing and how your family is doing, and have you been able to get in touch with your father-in-law and how he is handling the loss of his son, Wael?
First, I want to start with thank you so much for having me and sharing my family story. We're not doing good. We are not doing whatsoever good. Our life got upside down. My father-in-law did not believe us when we told him that he lost his child, and I'm gonna say his favorite child. He spent his whole life caring for his baby, his son, that got diagnosed with very, very rare disease back in the 90s. He wasn't just a father for him. He was more like a hope, best friend, soulmate. He was more that he's the only person that he want to wake up to the next day. He was the person who feels safe with. When me and my husband had to break the news for my father-in-law that Wael had passed away, and he was crying and he did not believe us, and he was saying, "You're lying to me," because Wael promised me that he will wait for me, and I also promised Wael that I will do everything in my power so you can see your father, that this is not your day yet, before he went to his second surgery. And since his second surgery, he did not wake up for 8 days, and then he died.
I'm so sorry. If you had the ability to speak to leadership at ICE, to the agents who made the decision that he wouldn't be able to leave, to step out of detention, what would you want them to know? What would you say to them?
I would say, put yourself in his shoes. He cared about his son so much. He did everything that he can do to make him comfortable, to make him stay alive, because doctors said that he's not gonna make it until 5 or 10. That's your baby. That's a piece of your heart. At least let him see his son before he died. And they said no to that. They denied that. Maher lawyer went himself to the ICE, to the immigration center, and he asked for Maher to be released. At least let him say goodbye one more time. That's it. And they denied that. We requested again from them, let him at least be at the funeral. That's the last goodbye. And they also denied. What kind of human do that? Where is the human rights?
What
they
kind
believe
of...
in the... Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry I wasn't trying to interrupt you. What kind of reasoning did they give to deny a father the chance to go say goodbye to his son at his funeral? What was the rationale?
That's what we are asking. Why? He's not a criminal. Even criminals, they are allowed to see their loved one before they die. So why? He had zero criminal history. He doesn't have a speeding ticket, and he did everything. He came here in the legal way, and he did everything that he can do to stay here in the legal way. He did nothing wrong. He never missed an appointment at all. He went to his check-in appointment, and you guys ICE kidnapped him there. I just can't understand. That's all of that happening here in America, in the United States.
Are there any updates?
So what?
I'm sorry to interrupt you. Are there any updates in your father-in-law's own case at this point?
There is no update yet. His attorney that he did file what's it called, to reopen his case, but we did not hear anything back from the court. We don't have the document yet, but as soon as we have an update, we will make sure that we will post it on our Free Maher Tarabishi Instagram page. But for now, we are fighting for my father-in-law to be out, to be released, to be reunited again with his family. Because that's what Wael wanted. That was Wael wishes. And I will keep my promise to Wael that I will use your voice. I will try. I'm still trying. I'm still pushing. That I'll try everything that I can to let your father out, to be with your mom again.
Thank
to be
you
with
so
us.
much. I hope that you are able to make your promise to him happen. I can't imagine the pain that your family has been going through and the strength that it takes to speak publicly.
Wael was born here. So what I'm seeing right now is that it does not matter for them if you are a U.S. citizen or not. They are doing terrible things to innocent people just because they have the power to. Why? This need to stop. An end need to be. There's an end to be to this story. Enough. Enough is enough. How many families need to be tearing apart? How many people need to be killed? They may not killed him with a bullet, but they killed him inside, mentally.
I'm so sorry. And thank you for giving us the time, for sharing your family's story. It takes a lot of strength to do that, and we are wishing and sending you our thoughts, our strength, and our prayers, too, for you and your entire family. Thank you so much, Shahid Arnott.
Thank you so much for having me and sharing my family story.